Hello, everyone, and thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel, a channel Muse. I'm here to bring you something a little different. I've actually been doing a little meditating over this the winter solstice that we are experiencing today. This is when the veil is very thin, and we're kind of like right there on the verge of the third dimension and the fourth dimension, or the dimension of the unseen and the unknown. I've been doing a little meditating and, just kind of receiving a lot of different messages about this upcoming year and the energies that will be surrounding us during this very, these times. They're very, like, we're in some really, um, unusual times, very different, very new to everyone, actually. The coming year, the things that are going on, a lot of unprecedented things that are going on around us right now. And it may be kind of hard for individuals to kind of tune into themselves, to hear their own beat, to hear their own rhythm, and kind of walk that rhythm out. So, the universe. Has been sending me a lot of messages regarding how we can get a head start, a jump start on this new moon that we are experiencing right now. So I wrote a few things down. So we have the winter solstice, new moon, and when we're in this particular period of time, we're talking about the anytime we're experiencing a new moon. It's a time where our deepest movement or of ourself, of our inner self, this is a time where we plant intentions, and the intentions that we plant around this time, they are very powerful because of the energies and the forces that are surrounding us right now. And being that the veil is very thin, there's a lot of magic that can happen during this time, right? So in this phase, it's very important for you to stay very present, so that you can see, because there are a lot of opportunities that surround us on a daily basis. And if we're not present, it makes it very difficult for us to see the opportunities that are surrounding us so that we can make the choices or get in contact with the people, places, and things we need to push our lives forward. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your abilities. Keep yourself light, all right? The universe is saying don't be bogged and weighed down with a lot of stress, a lot of worries, a lot of fear. Like, this is around the time where the energies are so great. Just to use the energies that are surrounding us, we can actually create magic around us. We can actually push our lives forward to the point where we're able to force, in a sense, things to happen for us, because these energies are so powerful. Anytime you set your intention and your focus on something, it grows, you know? Anytime you're setting your intention and focus on something, that particular thing grows. So what we want to do is we want to set our intentions, we want to set our focuses on the things that we want, on the things that are coming to us, on our vision, on our goals, on opportunities, because it's about expansion right now. And there's a lot of magic right now that's in the air. It's the season, like we're in the holidays, whatever, whatever you honor around this time of year, we're in that season now. And because the veil is so very thin, because we're in the winter solstice, it's just time to just kind of take an opportunity to push and it's all about intent. I do these intentions, I do these focus readings, just to kind of give you an idea, but you have to set that intention, you have to set that focus for the day. So when you start your day, you can set an intention, you set that focus, And you kind of, what you're doing is you're putting a barrier in other people's energies that are being sent to you that are not vibrating on that same level. So if you have energies, you know, and energy is everything. Energy is a thought. Energy is an idea. Energy is words, that the words that we speak. Energy is what we allow to come into our vehicle. Energy is what we feel, our emotions. And you have a lot of people, you know, that's probably thinking about you around this time, some positive, some negative, right? And you don't have control over what other people think about you. However, you do have control over the energies that surround your field, your area, right? Your aura, right? And how to put a barrier in between the energies that are coming your way is you set an intention and a focus, right? And anytime someone sends energy to you or through you, anyone anytime someone tries to send energy to you, basically what happens is, because you have a set intention and a set focus, it gets blocked. You understand? That energy will get blocked. How would it get blocked? Because you'll know this is not your energy, or this energy is not vibrating at the frequency you're vibrating at. And either you'll notice the energy, or it'll be so, you're depending on your focus, depending on your intention, it won't even come up, it won't even bother you, because you're focused, you know, you're attentive, you know, and you've set goals, you've set your visions, your stakes in. You've been planting seeds. How do we plant seeds? We plant seeds with our walk, with our thoughts. We plant seeds with our words, and we're planting seeds with our deeds. This is how we plant seeds, and the way they grow and the way they germinate is through action. How you fuel them by taking action. What are you putting into the thoughts and the ideas that you're having? How are you powering? How are you fueling them? What energy are you giving to these thoughts, right? And ideas. It's all about what you think. It's all about what you say. It's all about what you do, right? So the universe is saying, we're in a very magical time right now. We're in a very expansive time right now, peculiar time right now. And we can take advantage of these energies that are coming to us. And it's important that we do take advantage of these energies, because whether you set intentions, whether you set focuses or not, you're doing it. You know, you're doing it by default. You know, everyone practices some form of magic, whether they believe it or not, whether they know it or not, right? And why not set intentions, set focuses, set visions, do it on purpose? Because what happens in the new moon is, when the new moon is present, this is when the sun and the moon are at kind of, I would say, at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like they've come together. And as the moon begins to grow, you know, so we're allowed to see the manifestations of our intention, the manifestations of our focuses. So I want to read something to you guys. Very briefly. I'm going to read something to you guys, because I want you guys to truly understand what I mean by energy. Energy is the capacity or the power to do work by the application of force. So it's the force of expression or the force to will. We all know that energy can't be created and it can't be destroyed, only transformed from one individual to the next, from one person, place, or thing to the next. It can be transferred into things, inanimate things, you know, our jewelry, our home, our car, whatever it is that we have attached ourselves to, whatever it is that we focus on, you know. Now, the intention, the definition of intention is purpose, design, aim, will, a determination to act in a certain way, directing the mind towards an object, right? This is an intention. So if we keep our minds busy, if we keep our minds focused on the things that we want, This is what grows. These are the seeds that we plant, right? And we use the energy of the full moon while it's in, I would say, it's at peace. You know what I'm saying? While the sun and the moon, they're at peace. They're one right now. This is a powerful force. This is a powerful energy that can be used to our advantage. And being that we're right there, we're at the winter solstice, we're right there where the veil is very thin, meaning magical things can easily cross over. Take this opportunity, right? Focus the state or quality of having or producing visual definition, a state of condition permitting clear perception and understanding. So we have an understanding and we have an overstanding. People don't realize understanding something is standing underneath someone else's ideas, beliefs, experiences of a certain matter, right? But when we understand something, understanding is more so when you have kind of experienced, the topic at hand. You've experienced the situation. You've participated in that, but so you have more of an understanding now. When we overstand something, is when we can see the situation, the circumstance at a different angle. Where now we're looking down instead of looking in. We can look down. For example, instead of looking through the forest, right? We can look down in the forest. And when we have an understanding, it's like we're looking up. We're looking up to someone else's experience, to someone else's ideas, to someone else's beliefs. So that's what understanding means. So we have to understand, understand, and overstand these experiences that we are having and why. And the universe is open. It's ready, because of the peculiar times that we're in. The universe is open, willing, and ready to give us the expansion that we need, to give us the oversight. Like for the past couple of days, we've been dealing with a lot of energy where our higher selves, the goddess within us, is giving us messages. Like we are so close to the edge, it's so easy to receive, so close to the veil. The veil is so thin right now that we're able to receive messages. Sometimes it's very difficult because we're in such a dense reality. Sometimes it's very difficult for our higher selves to get the messages that we need to us. It's kind of hard. It's like yelling in a crowded room, or because our higher self, it's a very soft voice, and if our higher self, the goddess within us, the universe, if messages can't get through us through that soft voice, then there's symbolical things that happen around us. There's synchronicities, all right? But if you're not present, if you're not present to notice the synchronicities that are around you, the symbology, all right, that the universe embodies, constantly letting us know, I'm taking care of you. You are blessed. You are, talented, gifted. You have everything that you need, right? The universe is constantly telling us this because the universe will constantly take care of those that are paying attention to the thoughts, the deeds, and the actions that are going from them, that are leaving their body, whatever they're projecting out. All right, you have to pay attention to these things. You have to be consciously aware of what you're thinking, what you're saying, and what you're doing. And at these very particular times where energies is very high, all right. So when there is when there is a new moon, the energies are very high and very powerful, all right. And the universe wants us to learn how to take advantage of these particular energies, right? Yes. Certain times of the day, you have some people that are very active. They're very, around 12 o'clock, that's when people are like, okay, this is the top of the day, take advantage, go outside, look at the sun. You say, no, 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 no. Yes, do some sun gazing. All right. The sun is our ancestor. It's one of our ancestors. The moon, she's one of our ancestors, right? Nature, she's an ancestor to us. These are our ancestors. They want to lead us. They want us guide us. They want us to give. They want to give us that fresh new energy that we need. However, if we're not present to receive these energies, we'll never get them, right? We'll never get them. So I'm going to pull some cards here, all right, just to see the energies that are surrounding us today. When it comes to this veil, because the veil is so thin, because messages are so much easier to come through, you guys might be noticing some, if you're present around this time, you may notice you may have some premonitions. You may notice some weird things happening, around you, within you. It's just about being present. It's about learning how to be present and being aware. All right, so let's see. All right, so we have 2 cards out here. There we go. Wow. So the first card that came out was New Moon, right? Conception, inner self, and expansion. The second card, the energy that's coming towards us is prophecy. Right? So there's a lot of prophecies. A lot of people will be receiving a lot of prophetic messages coming through around this time. Even you, okay? You don't have to be a prophet to receive premonitions about your life. You don't have to be a prophet. Like I said, the energies that are surrounding us right now, because of the veil, you're right, and the premonitions that you'll be receiving, it's about resolutions, problem solving, all right? Resolutions and problem solving. And this is the energies, all right? Truth revealed, all right? So the unknown energy would be truths being revealed, the reflection. Truths being revealed, the reflection. A lot of the same energies that we've been dealing with over the past week. But now, today, we have the opportunity, around this time. Like today is lucid dream, awareness and opportunity. So the universe is saying, listen, your job is just to be aware. Be aware so that you can see the opportunities that are presenting themselves, because there are many people that are receiving prophecies, premonitions regarding resolutions, problem solving. This is the end of the year, so this is around the time a lot of people begin to make New Year's resolutions, things they would like to change as far as their habits, whether that's eating habits, whether that's, just taking on new hobbies, getting rid of old hobbies. Now is the time to start preparing for that. We're in the new moon phase. This is the phase where the sun and the moon are at peace. Very powerful, very pungent energy right now. A lot of potential in this energy, again, because of the veil. So the universe is saying, I'm giving you guys prophetic prophecies. I'm giving you guys a lot of premonitions. You just have to be aware and present, for these opportunities that are coming your way. Quiet your mind, meditate. I don't know, whatever it is that you have to do to get in that state of mind that helps you to be present. Because there's truths that are being revealed. And these truths, I feel, are about us, right? It's never about the other person. It's never about another individual. It's always about us. It's never about no one else, okay? It's never about pointing the finger, all right? Taking responsibility for whatever part you play in the matter and moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead and read this here premonition card, right? Let me do it this way. And anytime you see birds, always know those are messages, right? So even now, like when I see a bird, and paying attention to what's going around me, I see some birds or I see a bird and it's kind of peculiar because the bird shouldn't really be there at that time or whatever the case is, at that space, at that moment. I know there's a message coming through for me. So that's why and then that's three there. So I don't know if you can see, it's a three. Ascended masters, messages from the ascended masters, which is your higher consciousnesses. All right, we're all related. Anyways, premonition. Trust your instincts and your ability to know, see, feel, and hear the prophetic messages that are coming to you now from the divine. The dream appearance of circles, the number 3, an awakening with the sense of knowingness, all denote prophecy. This card also reminds you that premonitions are to be respected. They might come to you through symbolic images or intuitive feelings. You are being prepared for an event that is about to occur unless you change course of action. There is no destined outcome. All right, so this card just basically tells us to stay present, be in the here and now, live in the moment. Use your imagination to actively create and shape your future. Why? Right? Because we're coming into a year, and we've been living out this year, but the new year that's coming in, it's going to be about you creating and shaping the things that you want. We're constantly being bombarded with someone else's beliefs, someone else's experiences, how someone else wants us to live our lives, right? If you don't take responsibility of the things that you think, say, and do, you will be subject to someone else controlling your reality, someone else controlling your life, someone else controlling your world. Basically, we have to be aware. We have to be aware of the opportunities. We have to be aware of how to solve our own problems, right? And it's not by trying to forget about it. It's not by trying to, you just don't want to feel that pain. You don't want to feel that grief. You don't want to feel that anger. You don't want to, you don't want to make decisions for yourself. You want to give your decision making to someone else, and it doesn't work like that. We have to be responsible for the things that we do, say, and think, right? If you have to start changing how you think, this is the first step, right? Remember, the premonitions are coming. It's about being present. It's about being aware. We're right now in the middle of a full moon, like we're in the beginning of a full moon, and it's all about expansion, inner self, and conception, conceiving, right? Bringing things in, getting that information, all right? So that the truth can be revealed. Let me read this one, because this is a very important reading here. A lot of information, okay? A lot of important information before we enter into the new year. This card asks you to take a moment to see the truth about a person or situation that you've been hiding from yourself. Tune in to your honest feelings. Mirror dreams reveal what's real in your relationships and circumstances. They usually occur when you're in denial about something, right? All right, it says, take time to view the situation from a different angle or perspective. The beauty you see around you is a reflection of you. See the innocence within yourself. So we're talking about maybe a specific person or situation. However, anytime truth is revealed, it's always revealed about you. It's always revealed about you. It's not about the situation. It's not about the other person. Whatever situation you're in, whatever person that you're dealing with, they help you to see the things that you can change, should change, would change. They help you to know where you stand as far as with yourself because they're a mirror. And what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Right? Are you aware? Right? Are you aware? So this past week, the universe has been giving us messages. The universe has been telling us, listen, I'm here to guide. I'm here to direct. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, right? Always was the underlining energy. Truth revealed. Are you acting on your intuition? Do you trust your intuition? Do you trust the decisions that you make? Right? It's going to be revealed in your situations. It's going to be revealed through other people. They're going to reflect it back to you, right? Because this year before we enter the next year, it's about problem solving. It's about getting matters situated, sweeping around your front door, sweeping around your own front door, right? Not pointing a finger, taking responsibility for who you are, why you're here, and walking your path, right? So I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. The video is a bit long, my apologies, but I also wanted to include it in this video. All of the energies, the universal energies that is surrounding us. Remember, what's coming to us is premonition. So watch out for prophecies. Watch out for messages. They will be coming through, right? And these messages are going to help you solve some issues. They're going to help you solve problems, right? That you've been dealing with. Why? Again, because truth is being revealed. The truth is being revealed about people, places, and things. Remember, most importantly, truth is being revealed about you. And this is going to create more awareness and more opportunities for you. So you must be aware, you must be present. Because this is about conception, inner self, and expansion. So again, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, I am honored to bring these messages to you. Just take care of yourself, and until next time, bye-bye.